Okay, well, we're back here at
Paris.
Washington Park, and we should see some real excitement because the uncatchables they are now going to chase 199, and that's no mean score.
Sammy.
Of course, the weather changing a bit here,
Who's the opening bowler?
and at the moment we are looking. At the moment, we are looking to at least getting the other 20 overs. Obviously, light may play an effect here later on tonight. The cloud cover is with us, so let's see. The umpires have been very lenient as far as the rain is, and they have actually played cricket, which is a wonderful thing. And Sari is going to open the bowling. And this is outside the off stump, played away down 2 point. There is no run by Qureshi. And Don on catchable. They're yet to get off the mark. This is a big fight on their hands, 199. Don't know how good their batsmen are. Big and Qureshi opening the batting at the moment. Outside the off stump, and the umpire allows this one to go through. That must have been pretty close to a wide. We want to welcome all our viewers around the world. I see we have viewers also from the Caribbean here on MATCH TV, taking in this production. Of course, we have great support from the folks in Trinidad and Tobago, and all the wonderful folks at Cricket 360 back in Trinidad and Tobago. They have forged a useful partnership here with MATCH TV, all in an effort to broadcast cricket to as many eyes as possible. It's a good delivery by Ansari. He drew him into the shot, and he was on the move when the ball passed him into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. And with the stiff wind blowing from the east, Ansari is getting the ball to tail away, and that was a wonderful delivery. It moved off the pitch and into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. Not a good delivery, and you can see the ball swinging away from the right hand. I took the outer half of the bat. He was looking to play straight, but I took the outer half of the bat. It went to cover, and there is another run. In fact, that's the first run of the innings. So they're one without loss. They're on their way. This is over. Number one, Big comes into strike.
Anybody need an ibuprofen?
6 o'clock by the game start.
Yeah, boy.
You all right, family?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, funky checker.
I right here. It's finish before we leave.
Yeah. Because by the time I'm taking the rubber.
Yeah, I'm not going really bad. My bag and my car. My phone.
My phone.
Right.
Yeah, that's fun.
Lovely.
Where you getting white back?
Mm. I don't know if it's that or you.
I could pull it up just.
Yeah, Roddy. On yours.
Sorry.
Good bowling so far from Ansari. There's been a pleasant evening here in the company of Roddy Lalman. Light may well play a factor later on tonight with the cloud cover. That is evident. This delivery comes into the left-hander, Big. He plays it away to a wide mid-on. And that's the end of over number one. quiet start in pursuit of 199. Umar Khan is going to continue the attack. He's going to bowl from the northern end, and he'll be looking to take the ball away from the left-handed big. He's going to get assistance with the wind blowing across the pitch. No slip in place. There's a man at a short third man, more of a fly slip if you want to say. And there's a fielder also on the backward point at the edge of the circle, and a regulation point. A man at the cover boundary, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, deep backward square, and a square leg. On this occasion, the umpire is standing at point. Normally he'll be at square leg, but sometimes they just don't change. Now the point fielder has been moved to a regulation cover. Can strike to this very first ball outside the off stump big, looking to go through the offside, and that was a fumble on that occasion there by the fielder at mid-off, but he held on to it in the end, and the first wicket done untouchables. They have lost their first wicket. It's 2 for 1.
Who says that? Huh? What name? Sachin. Okay, who's the new batsman going in?
Worry.
Yeah. We're going to take the catch.
Khan striking with his first delivery. Let's see what he has in store now. He is moving the fielder from a low on position into a deep mid wicket. Of course, he now has 2 slips in position, and the keeper standing right up to the stumps. Comes in and bowls back off a length. Reminds me of a Pakistani fast bowler. Name slips me right now, the all-rounder from Pakistan. Should come to me pretty soon. Abdul Razak. If you look at him running in. That's a full toss, and it's dispatched with disdain. That's 4 runs. 1 bounce into the fence here at square leg. Full toss, bad delivery, and put away for 4.
Who took the catch just now, eh? Hey! Who took the catch just now? Who took the catch? I want to take. Who?
Let me ask him 1 second.
Trouble here.
Khan in again. Good delivery, and Gauri is forward.
Someone?
runs here. They should go back for 2. That was poor running on that occasion by Qureshi. We saw poor running by another Qureshi today that led to his dismissal. He was run out. Mohammed Qureshi playing for Mogambo. Of course, Mogambo Invaders going under by 29 runs in their first game to the Dakas. Yes. The end of the over, 8 for 1 after 2.
आठ
How many tournaments do you guys do?
Do US Open and National Championship 10.
That's it, or like any other like region tournaments in Florida?
No, they just host the US Open is big. All the stars come to play now.
Okay, that's is this Ansari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What number are you going in? That's a good ball by Ansari. He held it back a bit. It was a slow delivery, and of course, swinging away from the right hander. He had Gori in problems, and the score goes on now 10 for 1. Had there been a short cover as there is now, with Sumant being put in that position, and the batsman would have been back on his way. It's amazing with the type of swing that Ansari is getting, that there isn't a slip. When the Invincible were batting, the Uncatchables had 2 slips and a gully, which is a rarity here in T20 cricket. But we saw it being employed. It was not successful, I might add. Good delivery by Ansari right up in the block hole. It's clipped away and out caught at square leg. So Ansari continues to strike here. That's the second wicket. And done on the catchables. They find themselves in serious difficulties. They're 10 for 2. Remember, they're chasing a small matter of 199 to win this encounter. And of course, the batsman going in now is Ali Said.
What are they at?
10 for 2. Yeah, 199. 10 for 2. Make 50. Start rolling up the cable.
Still going to be 20 over game.
So good bowling.
Yeah, look at it. It's on my angle, I think, but stream might be. Yeah, that's it.
There.
The stream might be.
Back of a length again, good ball. So he's not giving too much here, Ansari. He's bowling just back of a length, not coming into the arc of the big batsman. Saeed is yet to score. He's taken 1 for 4. This is the second over.
Sunil. What's that, a wide? Yes, sir.
With anticipation, lots of excitement and entertainment in store for this contest.
Now yo. So that's the end of the third over. Wonderful bowling by Ansari. He's taken 1 for 5 in 2. And at the moment, after 3 overs, the score 11 for 2, chasing 199.
Number 7. You know who took the second catch just now? You know who took the second catch just now?
Panic there by Agori. He's on 6. The Untouchables 11 for 2. They're really struggling. This is the power play, and you want to take advantage of the power play overs.
11.
Well,
Yeah, dot.
that's a short delivery by Omar Khan. That's a wonderful shot for 6 runs. A wonderful shot. That's a short delivery. He swiveled Gori and pulled it away down to the backward square for 6. The score 17 for 2.
Rice. Boring. Caught Joseph Soul Rodriguez for 6 runs.
That's all right with you. just hit in the air, and it may well go over the fence. In fact, it's going to go over the ropes. A good attempt there at a catch, but it went over the ropes for 6. So Untouchables looking to fight back, and they're fighting back through Gory. He goes on to 18.
First piece of my power ball. The plug on.
23.
Hang on, what do you say?
23.
How many fish?
No, boy. Full.
Full?
Have an extension to him. Full.
No, I will just, when we're ready, I will just put it.
Hold it.
Yeah, it's been live since the beginning of the weekend.
Who's that on? That is Ansari? Yeah. Ansari continue.
That's the one that ये use कर रहा है ना. Roddy's using it. Roddy is showing a logo from the system you're using on the screen. Crick ITQ.
Crick ITQ?
Roddy used it.
No.
Let me look into it. Let me find out.
And Sari continues to be very tight here, and he's done a wonderful job. He's in his 3rd over, 1 for 5.
I need to show up here. You didn't signal over that ball, right? What's the name?
Saran.
Saran?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a dot ball, right?
Yes.
2 balls.
Pushed away down to mid wicket for 2. Side goes on now. In fact, he's off the mark. We'll add the back pushed away down to cover, and that is score 25 for 2. Side is on 2, the left-hander, and Sari has conceded just 7 runs. Seems to be a very clever bowler. No ball signaled by the square leg umpire. That was a full pitch over square, over the waistline.
Roddy, can you check the stream real quick? Go to Mac TV. I'm trying to open it on my phone, but my network connection is slow.
Silly played away down to 3rd man. They're going to run back here for 2. The big man, good running. We saw today many balls going in those far-reaching areas, and a batsman settling only for 1. And Sari just a couple of paces up to the wicket. That's intelligent. That's wonderful. That one going across the left-hander. And there is no run. This is the 5th over, 28 for 2. Outside the off stump again, and that goes through to the keeper. Good bowling by Ansari. It's finished 3, 1 for 10, and after 5, it's 28 for 2.
Lower number 2. Or are you going to talk?
I don't know. 28.
Lower.
So 5 gone, 1 more in the power play, and they still require a further 171. So that'll take some getting of 15 overs.
Go to YouTube, Kevin Mac TV.
Yeah, bowler name?
Who's that?
Raja. What a name?
It's down, Mark TV is down. Oh, was that plug?
You bowl no ball, right? You bowl. Right. Malik. Yeah, you bowl any ball? No. This is the first over. Okay.
It's down. Showing ads.
It's showing ads, Sofian? It's seeing just ads.
Yeah, because the hotspot went down.
Okay.
It probably needs charging.
Should be connected now. 93%.
Usman Malik is going to continue now when he comes in and bowls. That's a short delivery down the leg side. And Ali can't get hold of it, Ali Said. But they still get a single. 30 for 2. A bit of a fight back here, but with just 3 balls left in the power play, they're way behind what is required. At the moment, the required run rate is 11.66.
Okay. How about now?
Malik bowls, and it's a wonderful shot. That's 6 runs. From the moment it left the bat, you could have heard the sound, and that was 6. So Gauri continues to impress. He has looked a good batsman. 3 sixes in an innings of 25. The score is now 36 for 2. That delivery was just short enough for Gauri to go onto the back foot and just pull it away over cow corner. And it was a solid shot. It was a flat 6 that was timed beautifully. Slow delivery.
Oh, यही बोले.
Umpire's going to signal wide, and they did take a single, so 2 more added to the total.
39.
End of the power play, and at the end of it, 39 for 2. They still require 160 to win this game, or 14 overs with 8 wickets in hand.
Upon Ansari is continuing.
Who's that?
Ansari is continuing.
Answer. Okay. He's gonna bowl out.
$39 for 2. Curry's on 26. Side is on the 5. So Ansari is going to continue bowling, and I noticed in the last over he was looking to increase his pace. It didn't work for him, although he has conceded just 11 runs in his 3 overs. That's a better delivery, and played away at a short mid-wicket for a single. And he's starting badly. He's actually bowling too straight at the moment, with the wind coming from the eastern side, which is to his right. There's a very strong wind coming across the ground. And once he starts too straight, it's going to be easy for Side to pick him off his legs, as he did there. And now, let's see how he goes about his business with the right-handed Gauri, who's on 26. He has been brutal so far with 3 sixes. So quicker delivery, it's in the air, it's hanging in the air, he may well be in trouble, yes! And they get the big wicket of Gauri. He goes for 26, hitting against the wind, and he's picked out along a deep mid-wicket for 26. The score now 41 for 3. And he started straight on that occasion. The difference being it was a right-handed batsman who was facing. So starting very straight on middle stump, he was actually playing across the line. The ball was leaving him. It took the top edge. He didn't get hold of it properly. It went down to deep mid-wicket, and the fielder gleefully accepted the chance. The score is now 41 for 3.
Cut by Jibril Rana.
Who's the new batsman?
Arush.
Arush Arora.
Arush Arora, yes.
Ansari again, and it was as if he was bowling to the right-hander. That would have been a great line, to the right-hander. But obviously, a left-handed batsman was in there and outside. They would have crossed during the dismissal of Gori, and that went down the leg side. It's a lovely shot on this occasion. It's going to stop, and in the grass, of course, have been very high here, and that's only a single. Two, in fact, 45 for the loss of 3. Side is on 6. Aurora is on 2. Aurora is taking strike now. Side wants to finish strongly. 2 for 16. That's a lovely delivery. And you can see Saeed screaming out there. We wait for the signal from the umpire to see if it was a dropped chance. In fact, he's signaling byes and not happy at all. The Ansari. He's really bowled his heart out for his team. A lovely opening spell. 2 for 16. He has 1 delivery to go. The score 47 for 3. This is over number 7. Yorker length delivery, a lovely delivery to end, a wonderful spell. 4 overs, 2 for 16 at the end of 7. Done uncatchables there, 47 for 3, chasing 199.
Nice Malik again.
Malik continues. Badly line on that occasion, and that's going to cost him 2 runs because the umpire is going to signal wide. He'll have to bowl over the delivery, and the batsman ran a single. Ken badly line, and Malik has lost his radar here, giving away easy runs. The 50 up, 50 for 3. Well, a sloppy bit of work out there on the outfield by the fielder at third man. He just rifled the return, Ansari, and no one was there to back up. And the ball goes away on the offside for another run. The score 52 for 3. Side is on 6. Aurora is on 4. delivery comes back in, and
So you want me to talk with you for a little bit? You want me to?
of course, I'm being joined by Sofian Kamar, operations manager at Cricket Council USA, and also at MAC TV. And Sofian, you must be very happy that all the hard work, all the frustration of 18 hours driving with your equipment, you're up and running.
Yes, thank you, Vinod, for having me. It was quite the adventure. We made a trek up here to Chicago to get this tournament streamed live for our followers online and all over the world, basically. And we are looking forward to have a mobile setup like this that we can permanently take with us anywhere we would like to go. Anybody that would like us to cover their cricket events can contact us at directly from the website on Mac TV, or email me directly, sofianccusa@gmail.com, and we can get you up and live anywhere in the world, any website. We have the capability to now do this with a 4-camera system up to, whatever you would require. And we can stream with drones, we can stream with, handheld cameras, however you want it. We can make anything happen, basically.
Well, and speaking about making anything happen, the reason you were able to see that wicket fall was because of the work of that gentleman, Sofian Kamar, and his crew. He's out caught there, Saeed, for 6. The score is now 53 for the loss of 4. And Malik strikes. Ansari finishing with his 4 was 2 for 16. Malik strikes now. His score is 53 for 4. And it must have been anyone coming into an open field here, like this ground, which is the Washington Park. It must be trying, Sofian, to come to an open field, no readily available infrastructure, and to have a live stream coming from this ground. It's quite a task.
Yeah, it was definitely some innovation behind it for sure. We looked into many different opportunities, as we are streaming out of a tent in the middle of a field with no power, with no internet, basically no roof above our head. So
given a chance, you can stream out of Baghdad. But we're here at Washington Park, and what has been the response? I mean, from the players. I know they have been coming into the tent during the course of the day, wanting to know who and where and what and when and why they can see, this stream. And what has been the response? It must give you great pleasure knowing that the players are so interested in the stream going out there.
Yeah, so there's a lot of players that are interested in the stream because, after all, a lot of the players are from other countries. They have, friends in different states. They have family in other countries that would love to see their children, their relatives playing live on TV. It's something of, I wouldn't call it a status symbol, but I guess it's something that a player would always want to do, play live on TV, and we make that a reality.
Yes, and speaking about that, I know that you can make that a reality for many leagues across America. As you said before, all they need to do is to contact MAC TV or Cricket Council, and you may just want to give them your contacts again, Sofian. You may well, I guess, for those interested, you may just want to repeat how they can get in touch with you to have a production like this for their own leagues. There are so many leagues across here in America.
Yes, you can reach us at, through our Facebook page. You can contact Cricket Council. We are affiliated with them. You can contact MAC TV. You can contact us on Instagram, Facebook. Directly through YouTube on a comment on the feed. You can contact me directly at sofianccusa@gmail.com, and we can put together, a stream, and we can make it happen within a week time, a year time, whatever the deadline is, we can make it happen.
Of course, and you're seeing it here live from Washington Park. They score 54 for 4. The uncatchables, they are trying to catch up with the Invincibles, who made 198. The target here to win is 199, which means they require 145 again, 6 wickets in hand, and they have all of 12 overs to do it at a required rate of 12.08. No, that's no easy feat, Sofian. That'll take some hitting.
Yeah, this game, the the situation is, as we were hearing earlier from Asmar from the Mogambo team, he was telling us that this field is very trying for a batsman because the grass is very tall, and you need to basically hit a 6 or don't count in any 4s because they're very difficult to come by in this game. So it's definitely going to be either an exciting game or a downward slope at this point.
Yes, and you're quite right. The batsmen have to go over the top, so to speak, in order to get value for their shots. That delivery makes some height, and it's played away down to a short third man, and a single the result. 57 now for 4.
Bro, who's your opening batsman?
Who was our opening batsman? Hamad and Sami.
Can you get either one of them to come over here and talk to us a little bit? Just to give an update on what happened, etc.
57 for 4. Raw on strike, the fast bowler. Those of you who are following the CPL, just to give you an update, after 10 overs, Trinbago Knight Riders, they're batting first against St. Kitts Nevis Patriots. They are 69 for 2, having lost Sunil Ryan and the Australian Chris Lynn. At the moment, Brendan McCollum and Colin Monroe are in together battling for Trinbago Knight Riders. If they win against the Patriots tonight, they will regain their position at the top of the table. At the moment, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are there. They have actually won. They have 10 points. But a game with a game in hand. Can't understand what's the key back. These guys, they've been taking their own time. So there's a key back out there. Well, joining us here is Ahmad, and of course the yes, Ahmad. Of course the your team struggling at the moment, 58 for 4, going at 199. You think you can pull it back from here?
First of all, thank you very much for calling me. So unfortunately, the opening batting, we didn't click. So it's a 2020 game, and you never know that anyone can click. So we have still a good batting. So I think we still think that if our batsman can hit some couple of sixes, then we can get back. So it's 2020 always, you never know that who can win. So unfortunately, I got catch on the square leg. And the other good batsman, Sarwar Gori, he was also out on mid-wicket.
Well, there's another chance going down to mid-wicket, and will it be taken? Yes, it's taken, so another wicket falls, and that's wicket number 5. It's now 58 for 5. Striking again is Khan, and he gets his second wicket. Patel goes 58 for 5. Another nail in your coffin there, and it's really going to be difficult from this point. But tell me something, opening a batting, facing Ansari, how difficult it was to face him?
Fan Ansari is a good bowler, so he knows that how to swing on in and out. So it's not that difficult on the pitch, but obviously if you are batting on the first 2 overs, it's a little bit take time for batsmen to get into the pitch and to just adjust and try to settle down.
Well, from our position here, he seemed to have been investing in those deliveries, swinging away from the right-hander.
That's his quality. He has more swing rather than any other bowler, so that's his quality. But still, if you play for first 4 or 5 overs without wicket and just to make some single doubles, then that's the strategy we had. So unfortunately, they got our wickets. So that's the drawback. But still, the game is on, and I see that the mid-wicket fielder is very good. He took a very good 2 catches. So unfortunately, it happened that we are losing wicket. Otherwise, we could have make a good score. So, but still, we have good batting. So I think we can try our best.
Well, 58 for 5. He'll take some tremendous batting at this point in time. But your batsmen, of course, they continue to hit on the leg side from the northern end. And that side, when you hit on that side, you're actually hitting against the wind. So the ball hangs in the air. And that is why that fielder at mid-wicket has been in the game so much.
Totally agree on you. But still, it's a 2020 and we have to face 200 runs target almost. So we are trying our best. But somehow I think when we were fielding, the win on that side, so on the leg side was easy to hit, but now the win on against that side. So
well, let's see what will happen here. I don't think the fielder will get it. He did misjudge that one. Another delivery going up in the air. This one was on the offside. They were able to run two. Ahmed gets off there, and the score is now 61 for 5.
So I believe that still if we can hit couple of sixes, so we will be back in the game. So all we need just a confidence. So if we get a good confidence on the pitch, then definitely they can get back and they can just try to make a score. So you never know till the 20th over gone.
Well, in the Caribbean, we like to say it's not over until the fat lady sings. And the score at the moment, 61 for 5. Ahmed is on 2. Aurora is on 10. And you're quite right. A few sixes could really change the equation and bring it down. The required rate 12.55. It's going to be very, very difficult given the fact that you have already lost 5 wickets.
Yeah, that's true. We lost 5 wickets and we still have a good batting on the backside. I think we have 2 good batting and we never know that maybe someone can click and we will be back. So that's our hope. But unfortunately, losing wicket, that it's not good for our team. But they did good bowling on the other side, so I think all credit goes to them. So I think it's a bad day for our team because we came here very early and we are very optimistic that we can just go for a good game. But
did you play 2 games today or what?
One game.
One
So
game.
we came, but very early. We had 2. We had 1 game and then tomorrow we have two games straight. So if we win this game, then we have a very good chances to get into the playoff for next 2 games. But I don't know that what would be the strategy for our captain.
Yes, and 63 for 5. I think your captain will really want his guys to pull this one. And a miracle will take you home here from this point in time. This is over number 10, and the score is 63 for 5. Good bowling by Ansari. 2 for 16 or 4 overs. Malik has 1 for 20. Khan 2 for 25. Malik is continuing. And that's a good delivery. Getting right back and across.
This
Is Aurora. Plays
Yeah.
it on the onside.
Yeah, I wanted to add something. This batsman, it seems like. Yeah, it sounds like that he's a good batsman. So I hope that he can just try to hit some balls and try to get his team into the right track. So
Well, let's see how he goes. This delivery played away, and there's a mix-up here. I think this is problems, and the wicketkeeper not being able to collect. The fielder at mid-on threw the ball on the ground, so it was difficult for the wicketkeeper to collect. He should have rifled that straight into the wicketkeeper's gloves and leave him to do the rest. And a lucky escape for uncatchables. They get a single though, and the score goes on to 64 for 5. And Ahmed comes in to strike. A lucky escape there.
yeah, it's I think they should not go for risky single. They should go for hit and just stay into the wicket. I think they should do that.
Makes no sense with a required rate of 12.86 to get yourself run out looking for a single. It's ball him. That was a quick delivery, touchdown, and took the bails. And Ahmed is on his way. He is bowled. The score 64 for 6. You're sinking further.
Yeah, still hope for the best. That was a good ball. But I see a couple of games that in 2020 that there was a one game that I played a long time back. And we had 6 or 7 wicket fall and we had to chase 200 runs. And somehow one good batsman, he came around and just trying to swing, and it was like a very good game. And till the last ball, we won the game. So still, I see a couple of good games. So we cannot be very sad or something that we cannot make it. So
Yes, you can't give up. Definitely, you can't
Yeah.
give up. 64 for 6.
So you guys are doing a very good job on this to telecast all these live cricket, and it's very wonderful to see you here.
Well, we appreciate that, of course. MAC TV, the front runners in terms of the domestic content. So a number of the domestic players can now, inform their families, and we've added a lot to it. You can look at our screen now. You see drone shots being taken. We have our drone right above, and
Sharma?
Sharma is going to take up the attack from the northern end. He is, in fact, he's continuing. It's 9.4. Sharma is a new batsman, and Malik, who has taken 2 wickets. So let's see how Sharma goes. I don't know what's his pedigree as a batsman. And outside the off stump, and that is signaled wide by the umpire.
But still, it's a batting pitch. So and they do not have a good spinner. So I think we just need to have one good batting, and then the game will be changed. So
But what you need is a partnership, and you're not getting that. You haven't gotten that since the innings started.
yeah, totally agree on you. We need a partnership, but let's see.
Slow delivery on that occasion. Good variety shown here by Malik. He's taken 2 wickets. And looking on when your team when your team bowled, sorry, you started with 2 slips a gully, no third man, and a number of balls flew into that region. So it's very, very strange to see in a 2020 match 2 slips and a gully. Chance for run out here, and a poor bit of backing up. They're going to actually get the signal.
Yeah, actually, the concept of having 2 slips and gully because of the new ball, and the bowler Sarvar Gauri, he had a very good swing. So we think that we can have a first early wicket, but unfortunately, the batsman, he just trying to swing, and the ball go here and there, and we can't able to catch the balls. So that's the drawback for our side. Otherwise, the opponent team could have been restricted in 120 runs or 30 runs. So, but it's all about cricket. I think today is not our day, so that's why we are not doing our best.
Well, it's your first game, and of course, which area are you coming from?
I live in Chicago, so I play in Midwest. So I'm just coming from like 40 minutes drive from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you are one of the locals, so to speak.
Yes.
I know there are a number of players who would have flown in from different parts of America because they enjoy the cricket here. Of course, the Midwest Cricket League under the umbrella of Cricket Council USA.
66 for 6. 10 done.
Now we are looking at
66 for 6.
Khan again. He comes in and bowls, and that delivery takes the inner half inside edge of the bat. Coming forward was Sharma. Khan 2 for 25.
So can I ask that where you are coming from? That you are from Florida?
Well, we're based in Florida. Of course, the Cricket Council USA is from Margate in Florida. And the chairman, Mohammed Qureshi, would have done a lot in the development of cricket. And this is delivery. It's helped away on the leg side. It's going to go away for 4. And that takes the score to 70 for 6. But I'm an international cricket journalist from the West Indies. I just came up, was brought up for this game to commentate. I normally commentate on all the West Indies test matches, ODIs, and of course T20 matches. I'm currently commentating at the CPL, so I go back on Wednesday to commentate during the match Guyana Amazon Warriors against the Trinbago Knight Riders at the Queen's Park Oval.
Wow, so it's been nice talking to you, sir.
Same here. It's been a pleasure. You've given us information about the teams. That's a good delivery by Khan, a Yorker link, but angled down the leg side, and there is a leg by, signal by the umpire. 71 for 6.
So
How is the league? Tell me, what's the standard of the competition here in Chicago?
So in Chicago, the Midwest is the top league. In Chicago, it's a biggest league, and they have so many teams,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a very good competition here. And I see so many good players. So the competition is very tight and very good competition. So every weekend in summer, the game started almost like in starting of May and till go to October. And very healthy competition and very good players. And I see those players, they play in Midwest. They also play in US Open and some other good cricket leagues. So very top level league, Midwest. And they are producing a very good cricketers.
Well, we are looking at a bit of action here, and that can get another wicket. The umpire is inquiring from our cameraman down there. So he's asking our cameraman whether that catch was taken within the field, and he should have gotten a shot of that. And it was actually taken within the field. So MAC TV saves the day on that occasion there for Invincibles. And another wicket to Khan. He gets his third. Aurora leaves the park for 13, and the score 71 for 7. And that was wonderful. Good bit of work down there by Brian, of course, manning the cameras at that end. And it showed that the catch was taken actually within the confines of the boundary. And good catching, though, by the Invincible. One criticism I have of your team, you didn't hold your catches.
Totally agree on you that from the very first 2 overs, I see there are catches that we could have tried and catch. But unfortunately, what happened that maybe I think the fielder, they are not that much ready. So they need to try catch. If they drop the catch, it's okay, but at least to try. So we told in the meeting at least to try, but somehow they didn't. So that's how that the batsman got confidence and they made a score.
But as you said, you're having an off day, so to speak, today. It was not. You're not really on song today. Kind of appeals this one, striking the batsman Sharma a bit too high, and the score remains 71 for 7. So Saran is the new batsman. The score 71 for 7. And this is end of over number 11. So it's wonderful to hear as we're taking a look at our drone again. Sufyan Kamar is up to his tricks once again. Let's see what he has in store for us. This is match number 2. In fact, he's now going across to the main game, which is the one that we are telecasting live. And you can see from above. And from that footage, it tells you just how lush the outfield is and just how difficult it is to penetrate through that grass in order to get to the boundary. Don't know what's the regulation here, if you're allowed to cut it low, very low, like they do in Florida. What's the regulation? You tell me.
I think it should be ICC standard. And there should be some official umpires. They can measure everything, and they can just before the game starts, they have some all measurements and tell the league management that it needs to be that much standard. So it can help to improve the performance of Midwest players.
Oh, that's wonderful. And there's a straight-on shot right down the track. Let's see, as I will ask Sufyan to steer just right there. Let's see if Chowdhury is going to get this ball to swing. That delivery strikes him right on the pad. He was looking to go down for a leg by, and that one probably slipping down the leg side. The score remains 72 for 7. And that's a wonderful bit of footage there. And that is what you get at MAC TV. He also promised me, Sufyan, a view of all 3 grounds in one. I'm waiting on him. And we're going to see that very shortly, I'm sure. 72 for 7. Sharma and Saran at the wicket. And this is Chowdhury. He bowls, and this is struck down the ground. One bounce to the fielder down there. And that's a single that takes the score to 73 for 7. Have you enjoyed the coverage so far?
Yeah, I'm still enjoying, and I'm just seeing that when our player try to hit some sixes, so I'm still optimistic that maybe.
Well, you have been waiting for those sixes.
Yeah, I'm just still waiting that maybe some six will come. So
Outside you off some full and wide, that's the way to do it, and it goes through to the wicketkeeper.
Yeah, because now they are settled in the pitch, and you never know anytime the game can change. So I'm still optimistic with this player. At least they should make 150 runs. So let's say 200 target is too much, but they should try to do something. Don't give up. This at least to make, and our run rate will be fine, I guess.
Well, I think we have available now our 3 shots. That's what a wonderful shot! You can see on our monitors there all 3 pitches. And there's actually a 4th. So the monitor is good as well to pick up a 4th.
Wow.
So 4 matches could be played here at Chicago. And in fact, we're picking up downtown as well. That's too much information, Mr. Kamar. But it's a lovely shot indeed. And you have, and this is what Washington Park brings. I'm sure with matches here on all 4 grounds, it's quite a spectacle.
That's true, and after looking into that screen, the whole camera view, the Mac TV providing a very wonderful job. Thank you, Mac TV, and all the screen. It looks like a very good standard.
It looks very English-like, to be honest.
That's true, and that's how we feel very optimistic and very energetic that we need to play cricket and promote cricket. So because of you guys are doing a wonderful job.
And right down the center, you would see a number of tents. That is where the players are occupying, as well as the Mac TV crew, bringing the broadcast live to you from that region. So we have our vantage point, a 360 vantage point, of course, helped by the drone. And at the moment, we're back to this major game here, 74 for 7. The untouchables done on uncatchables, sorry. They are chasing 199. They're 74 for 7. 125 to win. 8 overs to go, just 3 wickets in hand. I think it's safe to say that the Invincibles may come out on top in this one.
Yes, you are right on your side, and it's a cricket. You never know that when the situation get changed. So.
Well, you're very optimistic, man, and of course, I admire that about you because it's your team and you want your team to do well.
Exactly.
And you're supporting your team.
So, for example, let's say if we make it 150, the next game we can chase it 200 or whatever they run. So that's the
confidence is about confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's a game that we need to boost our confidence level for next game.
New bowler Najam has taken up the attack.
Yeah, I think now our batsmen should try to swing their bat because it's a spin bowler, and if they can try to do something, then there should be some chances. Oh!
And this time he stomped. He drew him down the track. He was beaten in the flight, and we got it on the drone. That was perfect work there. You could have actually seen him leaving home and out of his crease. He's out stumped. And it's 74 for the loss of 8 wickets. That must have given Sofian Kamar tremendous pleasure, having gotten that one from the drone. Well, another wicket falls, and I think you may well have to try tomorrow.
Actually, I'm very... this is not the way to hit a ball. He got a stump. He knows that he's throwing a flighted ball. He should have been waited and then hit. So I'm not sure what our batsmen are doing.
Well, I think he left home too early. The bowler would have seen that.
Yeah.
And he was deceived in the flight. It dipped. And in the end, it was taken by the wicketkeeper who effected the stumping. And the score is now 74 for 8.
Yeah.
And at the moment...
I would I would add one more thing because they had a good start. the bowling side, and we did not have a good start. That's also the drawback. So unfortunately, our opening batting was not clicked. So I cannot blame my team, but I would say that the open should do good job.
Well, not much time to rebound. You just have tonight to, probably have a little chat with the players, because tomorrow you have 2 games back to back.
Yeah, definitely. So we're still optimistic. We are not giving up. So tomorrow 2 games are very important for us. So I hope that tomorrow we can learn from today that what mistake we had, and then tomorrow just try to do good.
Ajam, 1 for 1. He's in his first over.
Oh. So in Lord Fordell Hill in Florida, so you guys have a turf on the stadium. So how's that turf, and like it's
Oh, that's a wonderful turf. The international cricket actually takes place there.
wow,
And
that's good to know.
Yes, of course. If you want to develop your cricket, you need to play it on turf.
That's totally agree on that. So I think the ICC should also do some investment in Chicago to have some couple of tough grounds that could help players to learn to playing in tough side.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea indeed.
So from Chicago, there's a 2 player was selected in CPL. Well, not Chicago, like the whole, I think, entire US team.
Yes, Muhammad Ali Khan.
And Ibrahim Khalil.
Yes.
So they both are very good cricketer. So I think US team is doing good. So they have that much strength and quality to play in the CPL.
Yes, definitely. So Ali Khan has made a tremendous impact with the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders. He's the 3rd leading wicket taker in the tournament, having taken 10 so far.
Wow, that's very amazing. So it means that US cricket is doing a good job. So 2 players, they can play in a top CPL league, which is a good performance.
Definitely, it's improving all the while.
Yeah.
Nanga is the new batsman. He got off the mark with 2.
Yeah, he's a very senior batsman, and once he gets set, he can change the game. So he's our last hope. So still 6 over and 5 ball remaining.
Yes.
So we can still.
Well, you're very optimistic that Mr. Nanga can change things.
Yeah.
This one is in the air. It's going to drop short of the man at long for a single.
Yeah.
Chaudhry continues to bowl.
He's a game changer. So I don't know that what he would do today, but he is a good batsman. So let's see what he will do today. So are you having a good time in Chicago?
Yes, we are. We're enjoying the cricket, and we look forward to tomorrow and also on a Monday. And the score is 80 for 8 at the moment here. And just to bring you up to date to what's happening at the CPL in St. Kitts, Trinbago Knight Riders batting first. They are 125 for the loss of 3 wickets. Darren Bravo, who played at the US Open last season, he's just come in and struck his first 2 balls for 6s. So he's on 12. 80 for 8, and it's
So it's going live, that game too?
yes, 80 for 8 at the moment, and this is cricket here at Washington Park. And the uncatchables, I don't think they'll be able to catch up to the Invincibles 198, but they're fighting there still. A current run rate of 5.93. The required rate is now 18.79. This time he's going to go downtown. There's an opportunity for a catch. And the fielder drops him. He never looked stable enough to have taken that. And Ansari it was. He puts it down. And Chowdhury looks at him with his hands on his hips. As to say, I'm not pleased. And it's the end of the over. End of over number 14, 83 for 8.
So now they are dropping catch, but earlier they were not. So we are not lucky on this game. So luck is not in our side.
Well, on that occasion you were lucky that catch wasn't taken.
Yeah.
Langa is on 4 and Sharma is on 9.
But what if almost the game is over now? We don't need to have any luck or bad luck. So I think if we can make it 150, that would consider our victory.
83 for 8.
83 for 8 at the moment after 14 overs.
3 for 8. 14 overs.
Oh, that's a
That's
good
big
shot.
That is going to go for 6 runs. Lovely shot. Tossed up and just staying back was Sharma. And using the levers well, getting underneath that one and being able to hit it away over long on for 6. That's a wonderful shot indeed.
Yeah, such a good shot. So these two batsmen are looking very solid. So I'm still optimistic. So maybe they can hit 2 more 6s and they can just keep on doing this if they wanted to win.
Sammy goes again, and he could be in problems here. In fact, it's 6
another
more.
Another 6.
Through the hands of the man at down at Cow Corner. And 2 6s off 2 balls. So Sharma is giving us some excitement.
Wow,
here.
that's a very good
And
excitement.
the score goes on to 95 for 8.
Yeah, now I'm happy that my batsmen, they are just trying to hit something. So they should keep on doing this. And if he has 4 more 6s, so still we can have good hopes.
Well, let's see. 2 balls, 2 6s. 3 balls, 3 6s
3
now.
6s, wow.
Over deep mid wicket. No one is there.
That's a good
That's
6.
6 more. Sharma 27 now. And the score passes the 100 run mark. It's 101 for 8. And our scorer here, Roddy Lahman, appreciated that shot.
Wow. Wow. Such a good hitter, Sharma. So now both batsmen are very settled down. So if they keep on playing on this momentum, so there are obviously some, I would say that they can still win.
You're a very optimistic man. You said that, and Roddy Lahman looked in your direction as to say, what's going on with you, guy? Well, we're going to see what will happen. It's 101 for 8, and if they could bring back this, well, then it'll be one of the greatest comebacks I've seen in 2020 cricket.
That's what I was talking about. So never lose hope. So these
3 balls, 3 6s. Najam is going to continue to bowl now, and let's see what he's going to serve up. Here's Najam. And that one is going down to long on. 1 bounce to the fielder. He gets a single, goes on to 28. But he was going for that one as well.
Yeah, that was a good hit too, but it was, I think, the bottom. It hit to the bottom, but still 3 6s is good. So still we will have 5 more overs after this. So I believe that Nanga and Sharma, they both can do it.
So that's another single. Are we going to see a fight back? Sammy hits it hard and high and is out caught.
But that was a good hit. And that was a good catch too.
Chaudhry, Najam gets his revenge. Sharma goes to 28.
Last batsman, Jibril. So I think now one batsman left. I don't think so there is any hope for us to get it win. But Sharma did a good job. At least he provided some excitement. So it was nice talking to you, sir, and thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful, and of course,
had a very good time.
Thanks a lot, and we appreciate your company. You can always feel free to join us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. I have to go to my team and just support my team.
Yes, of course.
Who's that bowler? Pratik, sir, right? That ball.
5 overs to go. Well, 4 overs and 5 balls. Pushed away to point. Beaten outside the off stump on that occasion. As we continue our coverage here, of course, we're here for the entire weekend. That's a delivery that strikes the batsman on the full. Might have been going down the leg side, and Chaudhry is not going to get away with that one. 103 for 9 here done on the catchables. Taking strike now is Abassi, the number 11. This is going to be a huge defeat for them. Chips down the track, fast at that one, misses all ends up. It's 103 for 9, and if you're interested in the required rate, it's 24 over the last 4 overs. Well tossed up delivery. Najam struck for 3 successive sixes in the last over. He did strike back by getting rid of Sharma. So he's going to continue. 2 overs. He has taken 2 for 23. He's giving the ball generous flight. Beaten outside the off stump. Tosses this one up. It's going to go down the throat of the man at mid wicket. No, 1 bounce to him. Sorry, cow corner. And that's 1 more added to the total. This time it's in the air. Will it land safely? No. A good running attempt there. In the end, it was dropped, but a good effort by the fielder down at a deep, but a wide long on, and it falls to the ground.
And why do you think I didn't bring him? I'm serious. No, seriously, look at that.
105 for 9.
Setup needed to happen fast. I don't care how this looks, as long as it's streaming. That's literally why I didn't bring him. Hope I can take it over.
I think by now we are seeing the final touches in this game. Done on catchables, 105 for 9, chasing 199. And that's a square cut by Nanga for 1.
Sunshade, you have real laptop.
That's like from my next thing, but I use it to block
There's 3 overs to go in this encounter. I'll fit up. Outside the off stump, signal a wide.
I've had a friend knows for that one. And the program, I don't know if you can just program it mouse or keyboard. Looks good.
I don't know. If you're using a laptop, I can't carry an extra mouse for it. It's too much work.
Some mouse. How much is that?
And then you bring a keyboard. And then why shouldn't I just bring the iMac everywhere I go?
Why bring a keyboard? Just bring the mouse. You see when you have to move all over the screen? It's easier with the mouse, especially with the screen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for you for sure.
Nanga is on 8, Abassi is on 1. Bringing down the curtain on the first day here at Washington Park. You would have seen 2 games on MAC TV today. First game featured Invaders, Mukamba Invaders against Dakas. Dakas winning by 29 runs. And this, of course, is the second match that's on. Batting first, Invincibles 198. And in response, done on catchables 109 for 9. Beaten outside the off stump. Laura Peely's out caught behind. So that's the final rights here. And done on catchables. Bowl out for 99. They lose by 89 runs. Sorry, bowl out for 109. They lose by 89 runs. And a wonderful effort here. And congratulations to Invincible. course, we encourage you to stay tuned to MAC TV. And tomorrow you can join us for further coverage of the Chicago Cup. The 7th edition of the Chicago Cup takes place at the Washington Park right here in Chicago. 2 victories today, one going to Dacus and the other going to Invincible. And so we are completing our action here as we go through just the final rights. And you can see 109 all out with still 2.3 overs remaining. So that's it from us here on MAC TV in terms of the live coverage. Stay tuned for our regular cricket programs on MAC TV. But remember to join us again tomorrow right here at 9:30 when we bowl off coverage of the second day of the Chicago Cup 2018. Goodbye.